Welcome to our RPL 511 food safety training video. I'm Abby.
I'm Erica.
I'm Brooke.
I'm Courtney.
I'm Jenna.
And I'm Zach. The audience of our video is young adults and college students who are living on their own for the first time and don't know proper food safety techniques.
During this video, you'll learn how to make ground beef chimichangas.
At the end of the video, students will be able to demonstrate proper knife safety,
demonstrate proper hand washing techniques,
and identify correct meat temperatures.
Before any food preparation, you want to make sure that you clean your counter thoroughly. You should have a bowl of soapy water and a bowl of sanitizer water. Take your bowl with the soapy water and wring out your rag, and then thoroughly wash the counter. Then you take your bowl with the sanitizer water, wring out the rag, and do the same to prevent any pathogens that were left over from the washing of the counter to kill them.
Before touching any food, make sure you wash your hands first. Turn the sink on to lukewarm water. Remove any rings or jewelry. Get your hands wet first. Use antibacterial soap. Make sure you wash the wrists, in between the fingers. Make sure you get underneath your fingernails for any excess dirt. Make sure you wash your hands for a good 20 to 25 seconds. And then make sure all the soap is removed. And then don't touch the handle after washing your hands. And then dry.
Before cutting, you want to make sure you put on your cutting gloves to avoid cutting yourself. And then you will add another pair of latex gloves so you avoid getting food on your fabric gloves. It is very important to have a sharp knife to make a cleaner cut with your vegetables instead of having a dull knife, which you have to put more pressure onto when cutting, and it can slip and cut yourself. So before peeling the onion, you want to make sure to cut off so that it makes it easier to peel it.
For your information, there's a lot more to ogres than people think. Example? Example.
Okay, so then you want to cut the onion in half. And proceed to cut it.
Okay, ogres are like onions.
They stink?
Yes. No.
Oh, they make you cry?
No.
Oh, you leave them out in the sun, they get all brown.
So for this next piece, we're going to smash and cut our garlic. So I do have cutting gloves and rubber gloves to avoid injury and also to avoid contaminating the food. So we need 2 cloves of garlic for the recipe. I'm going to break one off. You place it on the cutting board and then you smash it with a knife. The knife, make sure the blade is away from you. Smash it just like that. Now that we smashed it, we're going to take the peel off, discard, and chop. Okay, so now that we've smashed and peeled our garlic, we're going to chop it up to put in with the ground beef.
When selecting a can at the store, you want to avoid any cans with dents or damages. Any dents and damages could allow pathogens to enter the can. For this video, I'm wearing gloves in case I touch the food inside the can after it's been open.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, lamb.
When removing the lid, it's important to be cautious to avoid the sharp edges so you don't cut yourself. God. So, after we remove the lid, we want to look inside the can for any metal shavings that could have entered.
When purchasing your meat, make sure you're buying it from a reliable supplier like a local grocery store instead of, for instance, the side of someone's van, because you don't know if they would be following all of the proper food safety regulations. Also check the packaging on your meat before purchasing it to make sure that there are no holes so that there are no contaminants that may have gotten in. For every meat that you purchase, there are different temperatures that you should be cooking them to make sure that there are no foodborne pathogens. For beef and pork, it is 145 degrees Fahrenheit. Chicken, it's 165 degrees Fahrenheit, and ground beef is 155 degrees Fahrenheit. Today we will be using ground beef, so we're going to cook it to 155 degrees Fahrenheit.
We gonna let it burn, 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 burn. We gonna let it burn, 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 burn. Gonna let it burn, 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 burn. We gonna let it burn.
Once your meat is completely browned, you want to use your thermometer and make sure that it's the correct temperature. So you want to put your thermometer into the largest piece of meat, and it is above 155 degrees, so it's done.
And now with a separate spatula, we're going to saute the onions to mix them with the meat here soon.
Riding little white hairs.
No! Layers! Onions have layers.
So we put the meat back on the stove, and now I'm going to add garlic and the tomato sauce.
You're psycho wiener.
Let me grab my beater.
Stop it, please. Stop it, please.
And now we're gonna add our ingredients together. Now that we've cleaned our cutting board, we will use it to put our mixture into the tortillas for the chimichangas.
They see me rolling, they hating, patrolling and trying to catch me riding dirty.
Now that we have rolled our chimichangas and preheated the oven, we are going to put on our oven mitts to make sure that we do not burn ourselves while putting the chimichangas in the oven. Now we will put them in the oven.
I am now.
Now that the chimichangas are done, we will take them out of the oven using our oven mitts as to not burn our hands. We would like to point out some key facts that you should remember from this video. First off, you should always clean your surface prep areas thoroughly before and after you are done cooking to get rid of any pathogens that may be left on the counter surface.
Remember, it's important to wash your hands for 20 to 25 seconds in warm water with antibacterial soap.
Make sure to always use cutting gloves while cutting your vegetables and never cut towards yourself.
And be sure to cook meat to the proper temperature.
Thanks for watching, and we hope you enjoyed our food safety video.
Ta-da! My name is Zach. Why didn't you say your name?
The purpose of our video is to teach college students and young adults living on their own how to...
Now we're gonna smash that. I'm gonna stand up for this.
You want me to put that in the video? When purchasing your meats, make sure... I'm just gonna just put my hand on there. I'm gonna rest my hand in there. And not from, for instance, someone's van.
Very true.
Okay.
When the director laughs, that's unprofessional. You can't be looking down because I know you're trying to not laugh. Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
You told me to say it. You can't laugh when I'm saying it. When purchasing your meat, make sure you're buying it from a local supply. No, doesn't have to be. I need you to like cover your eyes.
I need
Just cover your whole head.
Better?
Yeah, cover your face. Thanks. I'm not saying that first part again.
That's fine.
Great. You like don't have a face, but you're speaking. It's great.
Around the wrist.
Oh, and you
In
have to
between
stop
the
and start
fingers.
over again because you're not supposed to be wearing rings.
Oh shit.
Hi, I'm at your garden, Schneider.
Okay. What? I don't want you watching me, Zach. I feel so much pressure. For this video, I'm wearing gloves in case I touch the food inside the video. And
No. What did you do?
I hit my ear on the wall. Smash it. That hurt really bad.
Okay, then.
You're just worried.
that sign in there.
I wonder why it's so like.
No, because he's loud.
He's yelling. Yeah, what should I do first?
I would peel it.
now.
Okay. side.
Wait, do you want me
Do you know how to peel an onion?
No.
Do you want?
You want to make sure that you don't have a dull one because you have to put more pressure on it and you are able to hurt yourself or cut yourself easier.
Easily or over?
No, but do you care?
Why am I cutting this vegetable? Damn it. Was that good enough?
Have you ever cut an onion before?
No. Like maybe once.
Okay, so like don't hold your hand like that.